Hello. Hi, everybody. It's Yahira Lobos in the house. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Ow! Let me just move a little bit more towards this. My little hound dog is with me. You want to come up here and say hello? Come here. This is Alira Star. This is my hound dog. Tomorrow, we're going to celebrate Earth Day. We're here in the Holy City in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and we're just about to bring in a beautiful message from Mother Earth. And I just wanted to be really quick here. I'm about to take her for a blessed walk. It's about sunset time right now in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And if you're joining me right now, I am an Akashic Record reader, the founder of Crystal Nations Collective. Welcome, everybody. I wanted to bring in a wonderful heart message from Mother Earth. Earlier today, I have been collaborating with many other visionaries, and we're approaching Earth Day tomorrow, a wonderful day to celebrate Pachamama, the divine cosmic mother that sits in our Milky Way, our cosmos. We are celebrating Mother Day tomorrow to honor all of her beloved creation. We are so grateful for the water that runs, for we are water. We are made up of 90% of water. And so grateful for this body that gives us life, where the water is the light, right? And we're so grateful for behind me, we have all of the Kachinas of the Pueblos of the Southwest. We have Mother, Father, Grandmother, Wolf Kachina, Sun God, Snake Transformer, Katsa Mana, and I believe Eagle Dancer is there as well. Want to give thanks to those that are here, and I have some that are in Arizona. I want to give thanks to my beloved divine Father of all creation, the source of all that there is, no matter what or how you call the divine Father, creator. May all beings have a right to pray in their own sacred way. We want to say thank you for this connection and to bring in this union of the divine creation, Father and Mother, bringing us, humanity, to represent the sacred circle of life, of light. And we are so grateful for these times where today is April 21st, and we are ending the season of Aries as we step into the season of Taurus, May. And we are so grateful for the fire that we just had to burn and transmute what no longer serves us. We're so grateful for the element of the fire that brings us the light of God, of Creator, from the sun. We are so grateful. We want to say thank you to all of our benefic guides and ancestors, all of the archangels, angels, God, goddesses, all of the deities that have been here on earth, that have been ascended masters. What does it mean when we say ascended master? And the ascended, that's the part that we want to give thanks to. For those that have been here on earth, these multidimensional beings that we are, for we are connecting as above from the cosmos, the stars, to the center of this earth, below us, to the lower earth, to Mother Earth's heart. And we want to send out a prayer of peace for all of humankind out there. We want to say, let's unify. Let's come back together in the sacred heart to connect and unconditionally love one another, no matter what culture, creed, religion, that we come from, may we all acknowledge and recognize the law of one, the law in which we all come together, where we unify and we get to mend our sacred hoop. The sacred hoop of life is the sacred circle. Meow. And in the sacred circle, we are all equal. We are one. Body, mind, heart, and soul. What happens to one happens to us all. We are all affected by everything and everyone that is here on earth. Many of us are forming alliances with one another, and we are forging these new pathways. We are blazing new trails here in this wildfire horse energy in the Chinese year. We are here to represent the fire horse, which is bringing the element of the fire once again to be able to transmute, transcend all of the old world, the old patriarchal patterns, belief systems. I pretty much sum it down to the old patriarchal earth, where fear, domination, control, where many abused their power. We ended that era. The Hopi have spoken to us, as many other indigenous peoples from around the globe. So I do know, because I've been so grateful and so humbled to be in the presence of many of the wisdom keepers from around the globe who have been in council and coming together to collaborate on how to bring about global peace. As we sit together in many different councils around the globe, we sit at the tables, we're sitting at the fires, we're networking and weaving with many other like-hearted beings that are holding sacred space here on earth in sacred ceremony, enforcing sacred laws to ensure that all humanity, Mother Earth, our rights are protected. So the message that I have to give to all today has everything to do with what's happening in the world, all around the globe, on all 7 continents. When I was a young child, I felt the horrors of this earth. I can feel other people's pain, and I'm sensitive, I'm neurodivergent. Yes, I'm an Akashic record reader, I'm an oracle, I'm a conduit. I am here as a voice for Pachamama. I represent those that have been born into this world broken, that have suffered immensely with their own lineages, where we've been separated from our own source, our own religion, our own culture. Many of us have been displaced growing up in different countries from where we originally came from. And during these times of this great purification, the Hopi have shared with us that we are in the last year of the great purification. A friend of mine has been traveling South America, Kumiko, and she has just brought together the Eagles and Condor Nation in Sedona. And she is a fire keeper that stand with our indigenous peoples of South America. She has written 2 different documentaries, one on the White Buffalo Woman, and the other, The Sacred Roots, Awaken the Sacred Roots, which is about the plant medicines of South America. And she is now, her and her partner, Jimmy from Ecuador, are traveling and bringing in the ceremonial aspects with our brothers and sisters that are representing the eagles of North America and merging with those of the hart, the condor in South America. And we are so grateful to merge both our mind and our heart and come together and unify and bring about global peace. And right now, Mother Earth is celebrating her wonderful Earth Day tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to be implementing a very big piece for Crystal Nations with the city of Santa Fe. I create sacred space, building beautiful water wheels that are rainbow that bring in the water. So we're creating also sacred space with our stone beings for really big events like transformational music and art festivals. We're being asked to anchor the energy of the stone beings into these wonderful sacred spaces that are hosting ceremony for Mother Earth and her people to come together in sacred prayer. I want to say thank you to all of those who have walked before me. Yahira Lobos, the founder of Crystal Nations Collective. Thank you to all of my elders that have walked before me and many of us that have been writing books, that have been speaking, that have been teaching, that have been facilitating ceremony, and that have been holding sacred space all around the globe. Thank you so much. There's way too many to announce all of their names, and I'll just say that we, the people, are here to ensure the safety of all of humanity and to protect and steward Mother Earth. And Mother Earth's message to all of us is that, yes, we are praying for all of you out there that have a specialty or a talent working with food or plants or animals, with me, with the earth. How can you show me that you honor all of the medicine, all of the beauty, and the cosmic mother that we are all upon right now? We live here on earth. This cosmic mother provides everything from our breath of life to the food that we eat, to the air that we're breathing with the trees and the medicine of the thundra and the floral, the medicine of the animals, all of the elements, how much it really is providing this beauty and magic and healing and nurturance and consciousness and heart. Here on earth, we have an opportunity as the Hopi and the Kogi and many, many other cultures, you know, our brothers and sisters in Sri Lanka and Tibet and Hawaii, in Africa and Australia, in Europe, in Ireland, in Spain, those in third world countries in the Middle East, in Asia and Japan and Thailand, in Bali and Indonesia, in Russia, in Ukraine, all around the globe. We want to say, we love you. We want to honor all that you have to bring to the people, by the people, because we are the people. Thank you for all of the beautiful colors of your culture, the music, the delicatessen, the food. I love the dance, the stories, the legends, the lessons, the morals, the myths, all of it. I love the land. I love having something different. And I really believe we need to learn to come together as Mother Earth is asking us to create sacred space all around the globe, clean up this earth. There's a lot of people who left a lot of TVs and refrigerators and wash machines and dryers and bicycles and trucks that don't work anymore. And they're all just sitting in many people's backyards, not just here in North America, all around the globe. There's a lot of trash and we got to pick it up. This is a big message. This is the message that I've been receiving since I was a child. All of our beautiful plants, trees, and medicines need to be protected. All of our animals need to be protected. All of the creatures need to be protected. All of the sacred spaces, the national parks, all of the rivers, lakes, oceans, ponds, hot springs, and ecosystems of this earth need to be protected. An example is that right now in Wisconsin, there is a beagle puppy mill that is testing animals unlawfully, that creates harm. They're doing it without giving the animals anesthesia. Oh my God. They're all in cages, thousands of these animals. And the people that are selling them are benefiting off of them. And we need to expose corrupt people who are making a buck off of Mother Earth. Do you hear me? There was a big protest. It was in Wisconsin. It is all over the news. Actually, hold on for a second. Okay. So I just want to let you know where to go find this. I'm going to read this to you right now. I called the sheriff's office today and was referred to Wisconsin in the Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection. The number is 603 224 5012. The operator wouldn't tell us if 8 of the dogs out of the 22 that were rescued were taken back to the abusers. But this is happening in Dane County in Madison, Wisconsin. So join everybody and check out what's actually happening underneath the profile of Wayne. His last name is Hsiung. Follow him. Pray now, because the court was just deciding what to do with 22 beagles that were rescued and then taken back by the sheriff's office. Call this number 608-266-1221 and put in a complaint to the person that answers the phone in Wisconsin, and then go to the website www.wisdoj, as in Jack.gov. And at the bottom of the website, it'll say Attorney General. Click on that. That's Josh Kaul, and file a complaint there. His name is Josh Kaul, Kaul. And so I called on behalf of the Sacred Law for the Peoples of North America, because this is happening in North America, and on behalf of Mother Earth, to stop this beagle farm from abusing these dogs and also practicing on them with no anesthesia. I'm complaining about them leaving them in cages, cramped. The federal law enforcement is investigating the beagle rescuers as terrorists. And that's not true. A bunch of protesters went down there and they took the animals. They destroyed the guy's building and they took the animals out of there. But you do understand that these animals were being abused, so we were saving them. Not me, but the people. It's Rid Glen Farms is torturing thousands of beagles, subjecting them to surgery without anesthesia, and confining them in tiny cages for years until they go mad and spin in endless circles. But somehow the FBI thinks that the people trying to rescue these dogs are the terrorists. You can't make this make any sense, right? Because it's effed up. So you need to call the Wisconsin Attorney General's office and urge them to save 2,000 dogs suffering at Rid Glen Farms. That's RIDGLAN. RID as in dog, G as in great, L as in love, A as in apple, N as in Nancy Farms. Call 608-266-1221, and then dial 4 to save the dogs. I placed in my complaint today. I did that. And they gave me the website to fill out another complaint. So just check on that website where it says click on Attorney General, click on that and fill out the paperwork. No questions asked. Let's get these beagles some justice. The protesters who rescued 22 dogs yesterday were thrown in jail, and they might have a fine. And the dogs were all taken back to the abuser's property, that Ridland farm. So if you can make these phone calls, this is an example of what we can do to actually make a difference on Mother Earth. Now, with this being exposed, many different things are going to be exposed this year. Human consciousness is now strong enough and courageous enough to be able to withstand and be able to handle emotionally what's going on. Because recently, so many things have been exposed to us, as in the truth. The veil is being lifted, and I am a veil lifter. My whole life, I spoke about many different things that really upset me, that was breaking law, breaking sacred law, breaking natural law, breaking cosmic law. And it's not all right for people to go around and have their own agendas, to abuse people, to use their power and abuse people, to cause any kind of separation or inequality, to be manipulative, to be abusive, mentally, emotionally, physically, or spiritually, is more than a crime. There have been many people who have taken from this earth as well, companies who have dumped their actual toxins into the waters, into the earth, into the soils, and that's not okay. We're here to uphold the sacred. We are here for Mother Earth to continue to have clean, free flowing water for the next 7 generations and longer. We are praying for 777 generations and longer. We are praying because we know that when we pray with our words, our water, that's placing the power in our ability to use our voice, our actual throat chakra. We all have a voice and can speak a language. I don't agree with the English language, but it's what I was taught. And based on so much programming and so much fear and racism, I only know one language. I'm going to learn another in this lifetime now. I'm getting ready to expand my Spanish beyond hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Dónde eres? Yo soy Nueva York, I know mesa is a table and sila is a chair and de nada is you're welcome and gracias is thank you and cuantos años is how old are you, right? And so I have basics, but they're like, whoa, we got to like learn my actual original language. My mother was from San Luis Potosi, and part of the message that Mother Earth has for us, as I want to give thanks to my beautiful mother. I love you so much, Josephine Francis Saldivar Di Giorgio. I love you so much. Thank you for birthing me. May you be well in the afterlife. I know we are eternal and we are connected, and that you always, always guide me. Thank you so much for being with me, Mom. So tomorrow is Mother's Day, and she really wants us to birth something wonderful for all of the world to share what you know about making art, making music, making beautiful sacred space, cooking, cleaning, caretaking animals, beautifying space with the plants and the making beautiful herbal tinctures and making body products and making your own clothing, working with hemp, working with the plant medicines, helping people heal, helping people be educated about new systems that we're birthing. What ideas do you have? What do you have to help Mother Earth keep her waters clean and to stop the chemical trails inside of the air? And what do you have to support keeping our fires down and be in fire, cautious fire, safety. And how can we also gather others around the sacred fires to make offerings to our ancestors, make offerings of sage and make an offering of sweetgrass and make an offering of cedar, make an offering of turmeric or cacao or anything that you feel needs to be burned in the fire. It could be done in a purification way to burn away what no longer serves us and to also connect with the ancestors. And so tomorrow, Mother Earth is like, how can you connect with me in the element of the air? The first thing we do when we awaken is we take a deep breath of life. And we want to give thanks for this ray of life. And we want to give thanks for the ability to be in a body and to be here on Earth. I want to say thank you to Mother Earth. I'm a survivor, and I'm here to not only represent those that are just like me because I am neurodivergent. What does that mean? It means I'm different to me. That's all it means. But it also means that some of us may be challenged in certain ways that we're neurotypical. And the neurodivergence may think of things in a different way, may see things in a different way. We may speak in a different way. A lot of us have incredible intuitive gifts, and we are the hollow bones for this earth. And as a hollow bone, as a survivor, I'm also an ex-addict and recoverer of many addictions. The last addiction I gave up was cigarettes. Marijuana is an on and off again thing. I don't take pharmaceutical drugs, and I am very close to Mother Earth and working with the medicines in a sacred way. So many people use plant medicines to heal. And right now, that is the only plant medicine that I use. But I'm also open to mycelia and using that in a medicinal way, like once a year for me right now in my sobriety, so that I can continue to grow with Mother Earth and stay connected and heal. It's been a few years since I've actually sat with any medicine like that. And it's coming my way. Different medicines that just got legalized by Donald Trump. Oh my God. We have, I think, LSD, mycelia, Cambo, and I'm not sure. But those ones I just said are definitely ibogaine. They are all legal now. So that is going to bring about many healing centers that will be birthed around the globe. I believe that's part of our global vision with the indigenous peoples as well. So working with the medicines with the right kind of practitioner, making sure that you're not in some ghetto area with some false light shaman taking you down a very horrible nightmare. That's not medicine. Do not do that. Be refrained from joining others that don't know what they're doing. You will know when you come across the right grounded teacher that really knows what they're doing. And you got to watch people and ask questions and word of mouth and all of that kind of thing. That is, there's also a disclaimer with plant medicine that you can't just do plant medicine. You got to detox, prepare for it. And you got to work with somebody who knows that you're ready for it mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. You kind of got to get screened for all of that. And don't just jump into it, and have a plan, because when you're done with the medicine, you're still going to have to process the trip, the vision. It's a thing. Okay. It's not 1 day or 2 days. I'm sorry. It could take 6 months to a year to process one good medicinal journey. For me, I'm neurodivergent. For other people, they might be able to do more, but for me, that's what it takes. So I just wanted to share that Mother does want us to use the medicine in a proper way to find the right people, the indigenous people. We are enforcing sacred law. We need people to be trained in what they're administering, and they have to have sacred space. They need to absolutely care about every single human soul that they serve medicine to and make sure that they're well before, during, and after the actual sit-in. Okay. That's a message from Mother Earth. Another message is a lot of us have the ability to coordinate and bring people together for these events. And that's part of the plan that the indigenous have for the Southwest. And I know that we need healing centers and retreat centers built up so that we can create these wonderful events rather than, remember the festivals we would buy a concert ticket for way back in the day, $20. Now they're like $50 to $100 to more. And you would just sit in a chair and watch a band. No. In the last 13 years, I've been a part of the transformational music and art festivals, which are all about waking up to Qigong, yoga, um, meditation, ceremony, calling in the directions, listening to the wisdom keepers during the day, taking some workshops to learn how to make music, to how to make herbal tinctures, to learning about plants, to having a grief ceremony, to doing yin yoga, to an ecstatic dance, to a sound healing, to wonderful music on stage, and there's always like a sweat lodge or a medicine wheel. And we have all kinds of abilities to bring permaculture together with the wisdom keepers, with wonderful educators and speakers to promote and to inspire people to heal thyself mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And if you're really interested in knowing what I'm speaking about, you can go to a universal website that actually will show you the itinerary of the 365 days around the world. So if you go to www.festivalfire.com, you will find an actual beautiful itinerary. I'm looking it up right now just to see it. Yep. Festivalfire.com, and it'll say Festival Fire home. And it's got an incredible events calendar. So if you click on transformational music and transformational festivals of North America, they'll give you the itinerary around North America. It's so incredible. And I'll just give you a holler out to some of them right now. In January 31st to February 20th to February 2nd, they already have the Cantado La Vida. That was a singing story, laughter, prayer. Wonderful. I'm going to be there next year. I'm going to go to that. Then they have from February 23rd to March 2nd in Costa Rica, Envision. I'm absolutely going to go to that too. Next year is going to be a really big year for us to go to these festivals. So find the people that you could work with in a small group to create an atmosphere or a sacred space, or to teach, or to bring something to the festival that you could add as another element to enjoy for the people, by the people, because we are the people. Tribal Gathering is another one that I've been dying to go to. It's like where all the shamans come together, the indigenous communities from all over the world. It's a gathering of tribes from the past, the present, and the global transformational tribe, where many feel called to go into celebration. So this one is February 27th to March 16th. It's for 2 weeks in Panama. Ooh, I'm going to try really hard to get to that. And then there's another big one, Medicine for the People, March 19th to the 22nd in Belton, Texas. And then there's another one, March 19th to the 22nd in Costa Rica, called Bliss Burn. Then there's one in Mexico from March 20th to the 22nd. That's in Tepoztlan, Morelos, Mexico. Oh, that's really wonderful. And then they have one in the Mojave Desert, California, April 2nd to the 6th, called Umbrella Weekend. April 15th to April 19th, that just happened, the Dragonfly Fest in DeWall, Texas. Then they have the Buildin' Man Festival in Green River, Utah, from April 30th to May 3rd. Then they have an EMC2 music festival in Walnut Grove, Missouri from May 7th to the 10th. That's like an earth medicine community and conscious heart festival. Sounds really cool. Then there's one called the Joshua Tree Roots Music Fest. That's almost sold out. That's May 14th to the 17th in Joshua Tree, California. That should be really fun. And then May 20th to May 24th, another great one is Lightning in a Bottle in California, Buena Vista Lake, California. And that's a 5-day festival with like music, performance, yoga, sustainability, and LIB goes beyond any ordinary, just so you know, music festival. They're like one of United States' premier award-winning events and has earned national recognition as a pioneer in the West Coast conscious festival movement. So it's got world-class fusion of electronic music, performance arts, spiritual lectures, and hands-on workshops. The festival's overarching embodiment of cultural and environmental consciousness creates an atmosphere where attendees from all walks of life come to connect with themselves and each other. Then we have another great one in Missouri, in French Village, Missouri, from June 2nd to the 7th in 2026. That's called the Cosmic Connection Festival. That is going to be an incredible festival. My friend Sierra Marin is an incredible artist here on YouTube. Sierra Marin, Marin. Check her out and her music. She'll be performing for this festival. Together, they're going to create a collaborative, inspirational, empowering, entertaining event that will transform your spirits and everyday lives. It's going to connect you to the cosmic potential and enjoy live performances from world-renowned artists on their iconic outdoor stage. And they're going to have a plethora of conscious workshops and guided experiences, a lot of fire and aerial shows by the Reconnection. And there's going to be yoga, healers, bonfire jams, live painters, performances by the Astral Gypsies, giant puppets, and large interactive art installations with unique craft vendors, gifting culture, and tasty culinary delights. Oh my God, I really want to go to that one. Oh my God, we got to go. Soul Play Festival is happening June 4th to 7th at Awahani, California. It's Dare, Dance, Thrive. Soul Play Festival is a multi-day gathering focused on a heart-opening connection with personal expansion and play. And it's an invitation to enjoy your unique essence. We come together as a community to connect, explore, grow with curated workshops, activities, and spaces designed to gently challenge the comfort zones and encourage vulnerability. So it really gets you out there and helps you with breaking through those barriers that kind of keep us all separate. We need to learn how to interconnect, communicate, be vulnerable, and be intimate with one another. So Soul Play is a movement. It's all about freeing your body to speak your truth. And it has a lot of introspective workshops that will dive into emotional landscapes. And they offer multiple avenues for self-exploration and expression. They literally push up against the old paradigm to bring forth a new world that will include marginalized identities and promote love and connection. Woo! Then there's the High Vibe Festival from June 18th to the 21st. So you just go down the coast or up, and that's in Weldon, California. So get ready to free yourself in a transformational experience featuring music, dance, workshop, yoga, and organic food. There'll be a lot of conscious artists and workshop presenters, and you'll be surrounded by a heart-centered community of like-minded individuals who prioritize health and wellness. From ecstatic dance to sound healing, there's something for everybody at the High Vibe Fest. Really good vibes, and there's no alcohol. That's a great, great event. There's one called Cascadia Northwest Arts and Music Festival in Alger, Washington, June 19th to the 21st at Lookouts Quarry. Go there. Join us for a weekend in the lush forest of Cascadia as we celebrate the longest day of the year. Yes, that's the summer solstice. So we are thrilled to announce our first public event in almost 6 years. They're coming back. Yay. Each year, their festival is unique with the festival goers and organizers that go into different camps, including Mythica and Genesis and E Ecotopia and Technois, each of whom have their own stage and art and music that they coordinate and orchestrate. So that would be great to go check them out. Then they have the Oneness Festival, June 5th to 7th in Genevieve, Illinois. And that's all about discovering a world of unity and transformation. As Chicagoland's only camping festival, it's a 3-day soulful workshop based community minded event that's family friendly and provides a safe container for healing and connection. It promises immersive experiences with over 150 workshops with yoga, tai chi, breathwork, ceremony activities, live music on 2 stages, camping, and 80 vendors will be there, plus a free kids corner with outdoor energy healing and massage spa. Oh my God. A community bonfire, fire spinning, and flow arts, and a profound sense of oneness. Oh my God. That is so amazing. Fest sounds really good. And then there's the Rainbow Gathering that happens every year, and it's to be announced. And it happens between July 1st to July 7th. So that goes out to the Rainbow family. When the earth is ravaged and the animals are dying, a new tribe of people shall come upon the earth from many colors, classes, and creeds, and who by their actions and deeds shall make the earth green again. These will be known as the warriors of the rainbow, an old Native American prophecy. And just so you all know, I am the founder of Crystal Nations Collective. I'm connected to all these beautiful transformational music and art festivals. And we are encouraging people to get out there to create what they want to teach, how they want to come into ceremony, what they want to create, how, if they want to be a vendor, if they want to do yoga, if they want to do breath work, if they want to be a DJ or an artist. Do you want to be a live artist? Do you want to come and just volunteer? Are you a wisdom keeper? Are you a fire keeper? Are you here to bless us in the waters? Are you here to assist us in what way? So get together all of your visions and your blueprints and find a team that you could work with, because this year I'm getting Crystal Nations Collective off the ground. And who is Crystal Nations Collective? Mother Earth wants me to share. Okay. Wow. Because I share and promote everybody else. By the way, I only read half of their actual itinerary. So go to the actual website and check out the rest of it. So Crystal Nations Collective, we are building beautiful crystalline grids for these sacred spaces. And I have been in the practice of building medicine wheels to unify all beings back to the sacred heart. We are mending the sacred hoop. I call in the directions with other wisdom keepers, and we pray for ourselves, for each other. We pray for our families, and we also pray for the earth. Whatever prayers that we say, we ask others to listen to and to send those prayers up to Creator. We pour water on the stone beings that make up the ley lines of the medicine wheels, and all of the medicine wheels have a different symbol in the center. So there's water wheels, there's fire wheels, there's rainbow wheels, there's different kinds of wheels using different sacred geometric patterns that have different intentions. The sacred circle is being freed up by myself and many others as we are acknowledging that many of these medicine wheels are universal. They're not just Native American to North America. Every continent has them. I was floored when many people told me how many medicine wheels were built in Israel, Africa, all around the globe, Egypt. They're in Hawaii. They're all around North America. They're in Canada. They're all over the globe. Okay. And we all have a purpose of creating sacred space to pray with Mother Earth and to pray to Great Creator. And that is our right. That is our birthright. And nobody has permission to take that birthright from me or anybody here on Earth. And even though we're at war with many countries and it seems like the world is coming down and a lot of people are upset about things like the Epstein files and many, many other truths that are coming out about how the system of this world was being ran in the patriarchal energy, and who are the families, who are the corporations, who are the human beings that have been breaking sacred law. And we're ending that. We're ending corruption, we're ending human suffering, and we're birthing something new. So if you have a new vision, a new idea, or if you're really good at building cob housing, air crate, or hemp crate, or earth ships, if you're really good at planting gardens, food forest, if you're really awesome at catching rain and building fires and working with animals or working with youth or working with elderly or cooking and just making food or making medicine or actually healing people, this is the kind of thing that we're looking for. Mother Earth is saying we are looking for the artists and the musicians to also entertain and beautify and utilize your gift of your voice, your body, your movement, your breath. When you're flowing with the fire and when you're dancing in the air, when you're praying, when you're, you know, planting seeds, when you're building these kind of movements and expressions of oneself is creation. It is being creative. It is being able to connect to your sacral. Your sacral is your belly button. That's your sacral center. And that is the center that we connect to ourselves and to each other. And that's where we come into right relationship. This is where we hold our vitality. This is where we hold this is where we hold our vitality. This is where we hold our sacred sexual energy. This is where we hold our ability to come into sacred union with another. This is where we grow a child, real life that expands in our bellies and gives life to another here on earth. So we want to ask everybody here on earth to acknowledge their sacral, acknowledge my little Alira star. Wait, there she is. There's Alira star. She's so cute. So that's my Wolfie. And tomorrow we're going to go and do something really special with Santa Fe. And I'm going to interconnect my vision with the city of Santa Fe and see if they'll implement a program that I have that I'm working out in real life, in real time with the people that live here in Santa Fe. But I'm also, as a founder of Crystal Nations Collective, looking for others to join the movement and join me and being able to go to these festivals. I think I want to do, what I can this year. And the more people that join the movement of Crystal Nations Collective, creating these sacred spaces, we also rock out and we get our crystals and our stone beings and we gift them to these sacred lands that we're creating sacred space. So I'm kind of a movement that has never cost any money. And we're looking for people's properties that we can build a beautiful crystalline grid. But we are now open to donations. And I believe that I can implement real stones of my inventory into people's lands. I would ask for donations for those crystals and like money to get us from point A to point B, and to make sure that we have like some expense money for just traveling food. Food is really a big thing. To be able to eat and stay at places for free is a really big offering, plus being able to give the opportunity for us to vend at these events and make our own money to have us get paid, or to have the ability to have others gather and be able to donate to us through PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. I am teaming up with Humanitry. That's another collective where it's a real experience of planting people as a tree. So we have them dig their own hole. And as they are releasing and pulling out like the tree, like there might be like rocks and sticks in the ground. And so we're going to pull out what no longer serves us, or that which we wish and desire to release, any trauma, any belief system, any patterns, anything that's happened to you mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, a memory. And you just pull that out. It's what you want to let go of. It could even be a habit or an addiction or a way of you behaving. So you might want to release that, and you're digging your own hole and having an experience of release. Then we plant you and we water you as a tree, and we water you with positive words of what you would like to grow within you. So trust, honesty, strength, courage, you know, abundance, whatever it is that you need, and we'll water you. The community will water you person by person around you. And the water is light and life, right? And the breath of life is the tree. And you get to sit and be planted up to your knees in dirt. And we leave you alone for like about a half hour to an hour so you can experience what it would be like to actually be a tree and be planted and be still in that earth. And all of the micronutrients of the dirt actually are what we're working with. While we're in the dirt, we're working with the earth. We will balance out our right and left brain. And it's really awesome for emotional regulation, especially for people that have had a lot of trauma in their life. And being that I'm a neurodivergent woman, I'm pairing up with a man who also knows about anxiety and what we're all going through around the globe. And Yanji, the founder of Humanitry, and I are coming together for a wonderful event, which will be happening sometime in May. And I'll give you the details of all of that very soon because I want to make sure it's verified. And when it does get verified, I'll be going live here as well. Tomorrow, Mother Earth wants you to know that we are connected. It'd be wonderful to be in ceremony, go for a walk, enjoy the flowers, the trees, the water, the desert, the mountains. Have a beautiful moment to give thanks to Mother Earth. It's her birthday, and just love on her and give her some acknowledgement and recognition tomorrow. Say thank you to Mother Earth. Thank you for all that you bring to me, all your beauty, all your medicine, all your food and water, fire and air. Thank you. I love all the floral and thundra and all of the creatures. We will protect you, Mother Earth, and we will uphold the sacred. And that is the message. Mother Earth is here. She's going through many changes right now. She will shake, and she will have fires, and she will have water, and there will be winds, and there will be some destruction that will continue to happen here on Earth. We are in, astrologically and historically speaking, a very monumental moment in time and space. And with that being said, just allow her to shake her bosom and also listen to your intuition. If you need to leave the state, that you live in, or the country that you live in, follow that intuition. There's a natural intelligence here on Earth that we need to remember. The Kogi Colombians reminded me just recently when AI was unleashed onto this planet and everybody started using it, including me. There's also a big message from Mother Earth. Please don't use AI a lot. It does take a lot of water, and we need to be a lot smarter about how we're using it. And for me, I was using it a lot, and now I know that I got to wrap it up. And so I've been using it a lot less. I didn't use it all last month. I was building a medicine wheel, and I disconnected from AI and went into natural intelligence. And if you tap into that natural intelligence, Mother Earth will tell us when we are in danger, where to move to, what to eat, where to go, who to be around, who not to be around. And so Mother Earth is asking us to love ourselves, love our body, love what we put in our body, to protect ourselves, to protect our bodies, to protect our own legacy by really caring about what we're putting in our body and what we're allowing ourselves to think. And she's asking us to clear and heal all of the trauma that has caused us to be looping in drama, chaos, instability, imbalances, right? Getting stuck and feeling crazy. So she wants us to know that there are natural elements all over the earth for us to work with. There are great sacred places to protect, the sacred vortexes, the sacred spaces, the national parks. We want to actually revitalize our cities and our states and our countries and our continents by cleaning up all the trash and garbage that no longer needs to be packed and stacked in people's yards. We need to get rid of the clutter and get rid of the garbage. We do. Okay. And we need to also free every human man and soul and child and animal from torture, from abuse, and from victimhood. So the way that we do that is we heal ourselves first, and then we become a teacher, a healer, a motivator, a builder, an inspirer, an empowerer. Whatever you do, you'll be doing something good for this planet, because once you go through the dark night of your soul, the only way forward is up. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, guys? And I'm not sure like where to look in my camera. So I'm going to try to see, like, the last time I was looking, I'm looking into the camera. And so hopefully that's where my eyes are supposed to land to make me look straight faced. Like, am I like lined up over here good? Let me know. And to the one person that hollered, holla back, yo. Thank you. I'm about to share this to Facebook, and thank you to all my friends that will comment, subscribe, and make a comment. If you have a movement of something great this year and you would like to promote it, please put it in the comments. If you're promoting an event that you do, where are you going? What are you doing? Where do you want us to go? Put it down in the comments. If you're a visionary that's selling anything or has a service that's for the world, I'm all about promoting other people. Go ahead. Use my comments to show us your website, and use the comments to show us where you're going to go. Find me on Facebook, Francine DeGiorgio, and I am an Akashic Record reader who can also do Gene Key, Human Design, and Astrology overview for the year of 2026. I can email you your PDF and then get on the phone with you and do a Zoom for an hour and a half. All of that together is $333. It's just $155 for the PDF, and it's $111 normally for, so that's 255, ain't it? 65, 66. So that's 260, whatever. 155 for the PDF email to you. For an hour and a half Akashic Record reading, it's 111. Put those two together and book me. Buy only one, get the other one, do whatever. If you only want a half hour oracle reading, I do oracle card readings. And I am going to pull a few cards here right now just to end this and show you what is up about the oracle. Okay. So I'm using Earth Magic. Take a deep breath in. Release. Thank you, Earth Magic Oracle. I ask all my benefic guides and ancestors to come and be with me now. I ask, what messages will we have for the collective today, for tomorrow? Okay. Oh, I love this. So the first card that came out was Ocean. How wonderful. I really feel like the ebb and flow is the way to go. So what we are being asked right now with ebb and flow is, as the water comes to the shore, it eventually needs to go back. but there's a natural rhythm of the ocean and her water. You can never really control the essence of this water. You know what's weird? That looks like the top of my face. Like that's my eye and that's my other eye. And then that's like my nose. Whoa. I am the ocean. You see? Wow. Yeah. I am the ocean. And I ebb and I flow. The message that comes from the actual book, though. I will be here a lot more regularly because this is what I do. So, an important aspect into the art of living is to move with the ebb and flow of your emotions. Join in their fluidity and not being captured by it. It is also not necessary to become obsessed with one's particular fluctuation in mood or feeling. These are just simply strong emotions which often get activated in ways that are completely beyond our understanding. When you neither minimize nor exaggerate the intensity and importance of your emotions, you have a greater sense of whom and how to express them. That is true. Find neutrality. You may have been fighting the ebb and flow of your own feelings, denying your hurt and anger and your sorrow by either attracting yourself to one or to the other and nurturing it as if it was a nursing child, or else something, or smoothing over your feelings with more practiced responses that deny and hide what is going on beneath the surface of your expression. When you attempt to constrict yourself from expressing your emotions, it can be repression, oppression, suppression. So just allow yourself to swim with these variations of your emotions. I love that. Whew, a little hot flash there for me. Gotta gotta flash it out. It's 8:13 and I went live. The other card that came out was Rainbow Blessings. And we all know, we were just talking about the rainbow. The rainbow prophecy is being fulfilled. So rainbow blessings for me means a good luck for all of us. This is when the storm has passed and it's time to now enjoy this refreshing beauty of the cycle, even though it may have been difficult to appreciate any sense of purposefulness in what you may have endured lately. Meaning a lot of us suffered a lot and you might have a hard time trying to appreciate the rainbow, but trust me, appreciate the rainbow. Do not just look at the brighter side, adhering to some academic, mantra that has to be no heart or depth, but do so slowly and with some genuine gratitude that is expressed up close and present. This ever evolving process of life itself is a blessing and it's opportunity to exit as a human being on earth. The planet is a beautiful garden, even if it doesn't always appear to be so. So sometimes it's only when you look back at a memory of an experience that you can truly see the blessings that have come from them. So bless your difficult or painful experience and let them go. Yay! I love that message for me because I'm praying so hard and I've been working so hard. I've been in EMDR. I myself am walking away from a 6-year, relationship. I was going to get married. Really loved him, but I knew it was toxic. I was toxic and I had to go through the dark night of my soul. I was asked to leave him 2 years ago. I did. Then I had to go into EMDR. I lost everything. I even lost my wolf. But then she was born. I have something new. And honestly, everything that I lost and everything that was difficult that I went through a lot of hardships, a lot of painful experiences, a lot of breakups with friendships, and some people that I consider to be part of my family no longer are part of my family. A lot of us are having to just let go and like grow anyway, and really allow ourselves to, heal and let go of the past so that we can emerge and be better. Sometimes we have to let go of people, places, and things, and it doesn't mean that it's forever, but we all need to heal and we need space in order to become a sovereign human being. We all have to let go of our codependencies and our addictions, and we have to walk that path alone to discover more of who we are and what we're not. And it could be really painful when you realize, where one may have fallen short of being really in the heart for them, for ourselves, for others, for the planet. And the only way that we can actually become better is by really learning and taking a moment to become better and learn something new and practice and let go of the old way and forgive yourself and move on, because life is all about growing from all of our lessons. We can grow from all of our hardships, and it could be a beautiful blessing like a rainbow after a storm. Ain't that beautiful? That's a blessing coming to us. That's a big, big blessing. And then the card that I got right after that was Dreamtime Creation. So that card also shares a wonderful message from the book, and I'm just going to read it to you all. Dun, da, da, da. Dreamtime. It says, for those in Australia, the Aborigines, the Dreamtime is a place before time and outside of time in which ancestral spirit beings come to Earth and give all of life its form. Once the work was done, these spirits remained in the very forms they created, including the animals, the hills, the stars, and other features of the land, and they continue to be present today. I love this card, by the way. There we go. I don't want the glare to get in there. There we go. There we go. The dream time is an individual's or group spiritual template, including the songs and the stories that have been handed down for at least 60,000 years through the Aborigines. They would say they've existed since the beginning of time. And in one such tradition, there's a creation story involving the didgeridoo, which is essentially a hollowed out log that emits a droning sound when played. And in this card, we see that as Spirit Man plays the didgeridoo, the world is sung into existence. Note the various beings and the colors and the structures of the land that are being created, all carrying spirit that is being breathed into them. The message is close your eyes and tune into your breathing and allow yourself to sink deeply into the heart of the living condition that you are, the living creation that you are. As you notice your breath becoming steady and slightly deeper than usual, observe the way within you that is begging to come forth in some creative action, and pay attention to any image, sound, or feeling that beckon your awareness. And there you will find the key as you as to the manner in which to express this magnificent pulse. Your breath is the crossover between spirit and the physical world. Breathing comfortably and steadily allows you to align yourself with spirit, which then brings a clearer focus on what creative expression is preparing to be birthed through and from you. So discard any habitual thought patterns that would prevent this manifestation from being dreamed into this world. Allow yourself to take the risk with the self-expression, and all of creation will smile upon you. I'm so excited. So I'm about to go back out there on tour around the United States and represent the Eagle and Condors Nation, fulfilling the rainbow prophecy. I really believe that we all have a purpose here on earth, and these cards tell me go with the ebb and flow. Yeah. There's emotions, so ride them. Find the balance between them. Know that after the storm comes the rainbow, a lot of blessings. And as we look back, we're going to be like, darn, so appreciative that all of that took place. Want to give thanks to Alira Star, my wonderful, wonderful Wolfie, and Dream Time. This is what we get to dream up our dreams into creation. So we get to bring our dreams into the world by singing them or playing them musically into the world. I love that. So I want to say thank you to everybody and anybody who's been here. I got a 2 little thumbs up there. I got to love you. Shout out. And thank you. Just want to say thank you. I'm available for readings. PM me if you need me. Find me on Facebook, Francine DeGiorgio, and holler out. Love you guys. Peace out, people. And oh, that's my little star. I love her so much, everybody. She's mine. Wow. Woo, woo, woo. Give thanks, great creator. We give thanks, great creator. We give thanks. Wait, wait. And also wanted to say happy Earth Day tomorrow. Be one with Mother Earth. Love her. Spend time in nature with her and receive those messages as a good way to birth the new earth. We love you so much. Yay. We love you, Mother Earth. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Okay. People of the heart tribe, rise up. People of the heart tribe, rise up now. Some say namaste. Some say Om. Some say Om. Some say Shalom. And we all call Mother Earth our home. Protect her and recenter her. And just remember never to neglect her. Giving thanks, great creator. Oh, and a hey. Wait, wait. You love mommy. Mommy love you. You're one. I love her so much. Thank you, great creator, and everybody here. That was People of the Heart Tribe song. Wait, wait.